Going to be another save coming in here for the counter-terrorist team. And they're doing the same thing. Actually, instead of 4, they have 3. Shoxy getting the opening frag towards B as we are committing towards B again for the terrorist team. Daze trying to come through the window and hoping to get at least 1 or 2 kills. And he's actually had a flash actually from his teammate for him to drop in. But everybody else have decided to work back down towards lower middle double doors. Anger eating a nade. And he hears them coming up on catwalk, so Skadoodle is going to have to attempt to try to hold this. Or attempt to hold this. Flash comes in, peeks back up, gets the dink at least to existence, but cannot get the frag as they have, of course, full armor right now for Titan Esports. And with this setup, looks like they will go just for exit kills at middle.
Oh,
Shoxy, yeah, 1 tap through the smoke in the face of a Dren.
He's going to do it again.
Just these random shots. They just know where people might be hiding right now in these tight corners of Dust 2. At least on catwalk. He gets another dink onto Daze.
Nice shot by MBK there too.
Yep. And now it's all up to Anger looking for that final attempt to get an exit kill. He's going to hear Smith moving up, but Smith is already meeting up existence inside the pit. As just at the cross is going to be NBK. Bomb going off now, and they're all looking towards the floor. He could actually catch them off. Boom! Smith! Had a knife out. I think was looking at his teammate at the same time. Gets executed, but at least his teammate was able to pick up the AWP right after to drop it for him. But that could have been $4,500
they were having
avoided.
A little powwow there in pit.
Yeah.
And so there you go. You're going to just go ahead and hop over here with, okay, so we're going to have that mid pick there. Crossing, so it's been all completely smoked up now. Skadoodle with an op over in long. Actually moved over there towards catwalk. Man, his style of opping has always been so obscure, but it's been so effective for him. And so he peeks back around, drops out, and so he's able to take down existence. Now he can rotate back around and exchange positions here with his teammate. That's going to be Dazed. Dazed will watch that catwalk angle. We see a lot of this now lately.
Yeah, the drop shot from the catwalk. That pipe actually helps you ricocheting a few shots. You get tapped, but a little bit less than if you're out in the open.
Right.
And also, by them trying to crouch and get the shot onto you, they're exposed. So if you get that reaction shot fast enough, you can get that kill and drop down.
Really? Yeah, there he goes. He's just kind of popping over the top, able to take down Smiths. They know he's there.
Well, you got a frag at least.
And their Scream is now just waiting. And actually, they gave him some chances here. He's going to jump up on top of the boxes. And he has Daze that's there with him. Make that, apologize, AZK who was with him. And so now the bomb carrier says, okay, I'm out. Peace. I'm good.
So he's going to try to save this. 5 versus 1. AWP misses a shot. Definitely shows why he's not really the offer for Titan Esports. And Daze pushes in as a flank inside T-spawn or from T-spawn. And now iBUYPOWER takes the first round of the second half. But an important round because it was the first gun round of this second half. And they did immediately go for a double op setup. Now Titan Esports are going to go for a forced buy. Existence very low on money as well, investing more towards flashes and smokes. And if they actually lose this one, then they're going to go on a possible save here because Scream is at 0 in the bank.
Just kind of watching that cross. That was actually Smiths who's watching the cross. You know exactly where they're at right now. And Dren is in a tough spot right now. Spotted one there inside of mid.
Now Dren trying to get this shot, misses, is going to try to counter nade here from the CT spawn, is going to flash as well, but they're smoking out and trying to work towards this B bomb site. It's going to have to come down to AZK and hold it with the AK-47. Gets the headshot up to Shoxy, but retaliated by MBK. They are rotating right now for iBUYPOWER, but they do have a 4-on-3 situation with the bomb planted at the default spot. 2 guys hiding in the back of the platform for the terrorist team. 1 guy just, now they're actually going to meet up all 3 of them in the back of the site. NBK crosses over, they smoke the double doors. That clock, oh actually, it hasn't even been planted yet, so it finally gets planted now. Existence, meanwhile, does get the headshot onto a Dren as well. NBK then onto Anger, they're all getting dropped, taking 1 by 1. Daze finally trying to clutch, turns around, trying to get these flick shots, but couldn't connect onto NBK nor Existence. As I thought again, that could have been an iBUYPOWER round, especially when I thought that the bomb was planted. It would have been easier for them to retake. They're all stuck inside the site as well. So with by mistake and the way that these guys have already committed and rotate for iBUYPOWER, they probably should have known there was at least 1 or 2 more guys in the back of the site to try to get at least those kills before getting the bomb plant down. But somehow they got caught off guard. Even somehow somebody from Titan made it from outside the B site.
Yeah, they pushed through that double doors and got through the smoke and everything. So there you have it, 11-9 right now. They decide to go ahead and buy here for this round. Two players inside of B. You've got Anger over there in long watching his angle. And then you've got this 2-player stack. They're actually going to use this angle, as you can see. He's going to be just on the edge. We'll take away the X-ray for just a brief moment. Actually, he's fully exposed. I guess he's just kind of working off the flashbang there. Off the any type of pop flash. Flash comes over the top. Skadoodle's going to make a call out whenever he needs to. Say, hey, I need help here. He's going to go ahead and spray away. Daze is going to be there. He's going to go ahead and fall back now. Falling back, though, as he will get around the corner just in time. Anger is going to be right there. He's going to be able to pick up his kill. Now coming over the top here. He's going to drop down. It's going to be Existence. Existence spraying away and leaving AZK with only 8 HP here. As the bomb is going to try to get planted here in the smoke. And it will get planted there by Scream. So at least able to follow through with at least one objective there. And he'll get headshotted and taken down by Dazed.
What I like about this is that they're actually going for a few kills and then falling back and then play a retake right now for iBUYPOWER on the CT side. Instead of really trying to stay out and spray your whole clip, trying to reload and keep fighting them, giving away your position, and also letting them know that you haven't moved, it's easier for them to turn a corner and attempt that one tap in your face. Now you fall back and keep them guessing towards where you're going to go. You're going to force them to turn corners and look in different angles where you might actually have a crossfire set up with another of your teammates to actually catch those guys off guard as well. They're just working their communication very well for these trades for the kills, and I really like that so far for iBUYPOWER.
All right, so let's take a look here inside of mid. We see that Existence actually has a P250 to start off this round. They're trying to do whatever they can. Do me a favor and check the money right now here for the score here. And so right now you've got MBK, Existence, Smith, Shoxy, Scream. Yeah, they're all down low, of course, after their buy. And on the other side, they're right around 2K. There's only 2 players that are low. Just kind of give you a point of reference on that for some reason right now. I know how to fix it. I'll fix it at the end of this half here.
Daze getting the opening kill onto Existence. We're trying to split from mid to B, and they're holding it down, and finally AZK gets dropped inside the site. Now make that a 4 versus 1, but a 2 versus 1 inside the B bomb site. The bomb is down. Scream has to try to survive and pick up this bomb and attempt to get another bomb plant for his team to at least increase the money advantage for them, but he doesn't manage to recross the double doors because Anger flanked him from the B tunnels, and they take the round, forcing, should I say, yeah, they're going to force Titan into a save after that force buy before for the terrorist team. So it's going to be 13-9. Things are looking great for iBUYPOWER to move this to a second set of a best of 3.
All right, so we're going to see them have to save here. 13-9 right now.
They left middle open right now for iBUYPOWER, so they went for a two-man aggressive push at long. Skadoodle inside with an AWP at the A site, opping into Catwalk, and a 2-man stack, AZK and Adrenaline.
I believe someone actually, I think Existence. They believe that was actually going to be MBK. I thought he may have been able to get down there towards CT spawn. That did not happen.
So he gets killed on Catwalk by a nade. A save round coming in for Titan Esports with P250s and 2 Glocks.
Anger may be too aggressive here. If he decides to push out even further, he may be way too aggressive for a save round now. Because he can lose this weapon. He may be able to get a kill, but he's going to lose this AK. Unless he has some ridiculous reflex shots. So there you go. He actually takes down the bomb carrier.
Yeah, but his teammate's close. AZK's on the other side of the double doors to be able to help him out, and there you go.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There's players everywhere that you need to be worried about lurking about with pistols, and so he's going to get taken out there.
At least you still have a 4-on-2 situation. The bomb has been dropped, so he did spot the bomb carrier and killed him as well. So they know the bomb is down towards mid double doors. AZK is still playing towards those mid double doors to see if anybody picked it up. Scream is actually going to push through the double doors after AZK got blinded, whiffs all of his M4 shots. Scream does the same thing, missing his P250 shots, and now he's going to get some support from his teammate from the window. AZK finally manages to get both kills as Existence decides to move in to help out Scream, and it was somehow just easier for them to kill 2 guys instead of 1 for AZK.
One of the things that I wanted to bring up too is we've been watching these pre-game videos, the kind of talking over the years of some of the things that have happened at ESEA LAN, and one of the things that I noticed is those 2 players that you saw closest to you on the iBUYPOWER side, Anger and Adren. Well, there's also AZK. Those 3 players right there have won numerous tournaments at ESEA LAN for Counter-Strike Source.
Yep.
We're talking a ton, back to back from whenever they played for Team Dynamic.
Yep.
And so right there, that's something to say is, hey, these are qualified players here. But coming in now, they're going to be pushing up here inside of mid. They're going to have allow Adren to be able to hold his own. He's going to get caught off guard there out in the open. Is now you've got Anger going to be pushing down here inside of mid. And he's going to have to be smart about this one and save his weapon. I know it kind of jinxed it here for just that one round, but really, just kind of put that into the back of your mind. It's not the fact that they've been struggling, it's more of the international level. There really was, in the Counter-Strike Source days, a few years ago, there was this real competition between Team Dynamic and Very Games. And really, you kind of have that blend. So 3 of the players here from Titan being Smiths, Existence, and MBK. And then from the other side, you've got Anger, Adren, and also AZK, those 3 players coming in. So that rivalry still exists, and it's just something, it's a good storyline to stick with.
So we're ending the round with Anger still able to get 2 exit kills at the end of that, so that's going to hurt the money right now for Titan Esports. So 14-10 our score in favor of iBUYPOWER. So they only need 1 more round here to force the game point right now for the counter-terrorist team. And this round looks like they're trying to go maybe for a boost here on Catwalk. So I think Skadoodle is actually going to try to get an off on Cat. Meanwhile, Anger is trying to hold towards long. And here comes, he misses the shot though. The nade then onto the Catwalk. And these guys are actually going to try to push aggressively against him. Smoke as well to prevent him from getting the Catwalk shot. But at least Daze is on the top to help him out. He's spraying blindedly as Shoxy is able to get the opening frag onto Anger at long. Existence and onto Daze. Skadoodle then retaliates from the A-ramp onto Shoxy. Nade coming in, he's down to 30. Pushing out towards long, he gets killed there by NBK. Smiths and Existence just like that on a quick rotation of iBUYPOWER catches them off guard. And now it is another round coming in for Titan, as it is now 14-11, and iBUYPOWER will buy again.
Yeah, they've got money there to work with, and you can see Skadoodle is going to end up buying there as well. No ops for either side, of course, for iBUYPOWER, but Existence, or make that Titan elected not to pick up an op through that exchange there.
Anger pushing up towards long. Does have support with Daze this time. There's only 1 guy lurking so far. It's going to be NBK inside the cave with Skadoodle. Through this X-ray, you see again 4 members of Titan Esports pushing up here on Catwalk. Flashes are being thrown. Skadoodle gets blinded, gets immediately headshotted by Smiths. Now Daze is going to have to try to hold it from Car. He's going to see the first one pop, gives away his position. He is also spotted as they're going to get the easy plant now for Titan. 5-on-4 situation now. Daze looking back on the top of the platform. Shoxy's on the other side, down to 45. Now also Smiths is there, as you can see in the point of view, or was in the point of view of his teammate Shoxy, was trying to tap against his opponent. NBK then onto Anger, who is trying to rotate from long. So far a 5-on-3. They're just going to try to save it now. But Shoxy is closing in at long A to try to get this gun. And Scream is able to take down AZK on that push. Now Daze trying to stay alive inside the pit. Gets pushed in. Adren last man standing. Going to try to hold it towards the platform. And they will actually lose another round. And he's trying to save his gun. Will be able to do so. And let's listen in to iBUYPOWER and see how they have to react.
I think we should go lower. Dude, we can't. They're scrimming us like we did to them. I think we should just like fully stack something or just like push lower B. Better just straight up pick mid.
Save this.
Those are the things that will win.
You have to save this.
Someone should buy a mag and just push lower.
A mag? I'm not there.
someone should, and I'm not seeing who that should be.
And nobody getting him back either, though, for iBUYPOWER. There's really only a Dren saving that AK from the round before, and that could have been nice if they actually pushed down towards
They gave up B. Look at that.
Yeah, everybody pushed down towards the B bomb site for Tiny Esports. They're gonna get the bomb plot now. They're all setting up, and it's just time for exit kills for iBUYPOWER.
Yeah, they need to just fall back and save these weapons here. Regroup as a team, find a spot where everyone can kind of build a shelter here. They need to all be together. They don't need to lose any weapons here. Gonna be working some angles now. Just kind of, we'll look at the overview while we're waiting here. Seeing where this action is. You can see how they're set up. They're grouping up over here. And they've got Dazed over here by himself. Going to be chasing NBK on his way, so we'll switch over to NBK now.
Oh, got randomly digged through the double doors. The bomb is going to go off, and all 5 of them so far are still alive. Finally, Dazed dies at Goose.
Skadoodle needs to stay in pit. And so there you go, 14-13, as Titan has done a great job coming back into this game and narrowing down the lead to 1. iBUYPOWER still sitting at tie point. Here we have our gun round. And look out for MBK. Tap, tap, tap through the doors as the auto sniping there, but Adren gets the pick and MBK answers back as they had 2 ops and a auto snipe there, and they will fall back to pick up AKs now.
4-on-4 situation to start out the round. No offers for either team. So Adren has fallen down, Shoxy has fallen down, and Smith surprisingly will not go back to pick up the auto sniper. NBK, there you go. It's going to be NBK that's going to pick it up, and they're just going to try to hold it slowly, as we did have a 3-man aggressive push for iBUYPOWER up on Catwalk, but they do not spot anybody there, so they're falling back now towards the A bomb site. Really, they leave the B bomb site open again. AZK is just going to look for a counter flash. He's going to peek through, sees nobody through the double doors yet. So by giving away that position with the shutter flash, they know that AZK is playing close wall here at middle. So we're just going to hold it back for Tiny Esports on the top of Catwalk. Daze looking that wall again, so they're going to have that high-low stack going as well towards the staircase with Skadoodle and Daze. Skadoodle leads instead of a FAMAS, has an M4 this time. He spots the first one. Here comes a trade. Daze going to work onto 2, drops the bomb carrier at the same time. AZK through the double doors, takes Scream. 1 man remaining, is going to be Existence, killed by AZK. As that's now going to be game point situation for Team iBUYPOWER, looking to bring this to the second set best out of 3. And the best that Titan can do right now is to force the overtime and hopefully bring it to a 3rd map.
All right, so here we have it. Game point coming in here for iBUYPOWER, as they're going to be heading over there towards Long A right now. Flash is coming over the top, slowing things down. Oh, they've got 4 players going to be heading over there, completely blind on both sides. As Shoxy goes down there, I mean, Shoxy's taken out 2 players of iBUYPOWER, and now it's going to be left up to AZK and Adren here inside of mid. And Scream's just going to go ahead and push on through. And Adren giving some cover fire there, able to take down Scream. And right now, you know for a fact they're going to try to save these weapons, but it is going to be extremely difficult, as they've got players going to go quickly on this manhunt to see where they're at. And they spread out. They're going to split up here. And right now they've got AZK. I don't know what he's doing. He looks like he's challenging a little bit there inside of the tunnels. He wants to try to keep that AWP there for his teammate. Now the op, he's going to challenge as well. That's going to be Adren, and he gave away his position completely. Sends out the pop flare. He needs to worry about over there towards that B tunnel side. He's going to get taken down as well. So one of the things, you save your weapon, you probably should save your weapon.
Last round here of this map, potentially for iBUYPOWER, or maybe an overtime forced by Titan Esports. We're going to go, of course, for the full buy, and the full buy means not much going on here for iBUYPOWER. No kits at all, 1 max 7 for Adren, an op for Daze, actually. So he's going to be opping, really, instead of Skadoodle or Adren. Switching things around. So we're going to have 2 make that 3-man inside B, 2 aggressive push right now at long.
Taking a chance. They wanted that gamble. Adren was asking for it.
It's the pistol round strat that they're doing right now, this time with guns. Meanwhile, you're looking at at the overhead, or should I say the mini-map, as these guys are actually clumped up towards middle areas. Speaking about Existence, Scream, and also the bomb carrier, Scream again. Actually, he's going to pick it up. Who is going to meet up with his teammates here. It looks like they were trying to commit towards the B bomb site, but the in-game leader says, okay, let's just go back towards middle, and we're going to try to go for a mid to B split, maybe? As they're creeping back up towards the cat. They jump on the Xbox as well, so they are setting up for these flashes. We do have AZK around the corner. He's waiting right now with the M4. He's not blinding anymore. His teammate, his opponent is blinding. He gets the first frag onto MBK. Here comes the push inside, but at least they do have that two-man stack. Anger then onto Shoxy. And then Adrenaline Skadoodle draws the bomb carrier. Existence is the last man standing. 4 versus 1 inside the B site. He's being spammed down by Skadoodle. Skadoodle takes him down. And we are going to a second set, best out of 3 between iBUYPOWER and Titan Esports in the grand finals of the ESEA LAN season number 15.
So there you go, iBUYPOWER taking it into a second best of 3. One of the questions, or one of the things that we thought was going to happen, we thought that Complexity was going to be facing off against Titan in the finals. There's going to be this epic thing, but really what we're seeing right now, iBUYPOWER showing how well everyone stated that the fact that they were good, but whenever they got to LAN, they just never could actually follow through. And here they are. They're making their efforts. They're making a lot of amazing shots, being a lot of fun to watch, a lot of highlight reels that can be compiled from all of this. And so iBUYPOWER pushing it in. We're even kill. Everything is basically 0-0 at this point. iBUYPOWER, Titan will figure out who's going to be your ESEA. Well, let me see which one I want to go with that one. ESEA Season 15 LAN Finals. Again, I'm Corey Dunn here with Van Silly. We'll be back after the break. We'll determine who's going to be the champ right here from Dallas, Texas.
Should I do tank top though?
I think you probably should.
Is this the camera? Yeah.
This is the camera.
That's my
Action.
hair. All right, Ryan Freakazoid Aberdeen here. Well, to start this off, I bench 315. What else? Squat's not really that good, but I'm a good deadlifter. But my sensitivity, if you want to know, 1.8. My DPI is 400. Play with the Death Adder 2013. Currently on a nice hard pad. And then this soft pad down here to make it like more comfortable, I guess. Steel Series 6G, the red switches, I guess, makes it faster. I play on a 12-720, and it's full screen right now because these monitors are huge. 27 inches, really nice too, by the way. And my crosshair is size 4 gap -1, and that's about it. Size green. Default Windows Sense 6. I also play with raw input, and that's about it. You want to know my workout? Just let me know, hit me up. I'll give you the workout tips, and there you go. Stay tuned.
All right, we're ready.
So I'm here with Scream from Titan, and we're going to talk about his settings and his mouse sensitivity and everything.
400 dpi sur ma souris. Avec 500 Hz, in-game j'ai 2,35. Et sur Windows j'ai 511. Et j'ai aussi la commande MRO input.
J'ai rajouté les bots et tout ça, ils m'ont donné.
Touch speed.
Alors que j'ai gagné au travail.
Black Widow.
Hey, what's up guys, I'm Dren from Team iBUYPOWER, and for my setup here at ESEA LAN, I'm using a Zowie FK. It's 450 DPI at 2.0 in-game sense, and my resolution is 1024 by 768 on black bars, so that it's not fully stretched to the screen, and my Windows is default 6 out of 11.
How's it going, guys? It's Jordan Nothing Gilbert here from Team Complexity at the ESEA Season 15 LAN. I just came to give you guys a quick insight into my mouse sensitivity. So first off, I'm using the Sensei hard pad on top of cloth pad for various reasons to keep it consistent. As far as sensitivity goes in the mouse, I'm using 1000 polling rate hertz, it's called, some people call it. 400 DPI, turn all the other settings to 0. I have lift distance at like 32, everything else is 0, free move and whatnot. In game, got 2 sensitivity with default Windows Sense, so 6, and no mouse Excel on. Make sure I got raw input on here, and yeah, I'm pretty much good to go.
David X between Garrido. I'm going to go with a quick rundown of my settings in game. I use 1280 by 960 for resolution, stretch. Sensitivity wise, I use 1.6 with a Steel Series Rival, and I use 800 DPI on it, and also use a Tyloo mousepad. And yeah, that's about it.
I'm Lucky from Mousepads, and what I play on is Steel Series 5 HV3. As a headset, has pretty good sound. And for about 3 years now, I've been using the Zao EC2. As you can see, it's pretty old, so it's not looking good. And Zao GTS Speed as well. Has a good track with this EC2. And for my keyboard, I use the Zowie Celeritas. It's a mechanical keyboard. The MX Cherry Brown switches. It has that nice feel to it when you're typing. And for settings and stuff, for mouse I use 500 mouse hertz in DPI with 611 Windows and 2.8 in-game sense. And as for my video settings, I play on 1280 960 black bars.
Alright. Alright. Braxton Swag Pierce from Team Complexity. Showing you my gear. Mouse is a Black Death Adder, Razer Goliathus under it. Razer Black Widow Ultimate for the keyboard. Let's go in game. We got R input off. Mouse accel on. And the acceleration amount is 1.05, that's default. For the mouse I use 400 DPI and 1000 mouse hertz. And my resolution is 1920.
Smile. 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 Why is this? Smile for you. Smile for me. Yeah, smile. Need a grin.
And then,
yeah, there it goes. Smile. Smile. It's a video. It's a video. Watch it.
Smile, please. Well, I wasn't. I was running.